on the screen have decided to mute us for today.
Noted. I'll sit here in silence and wait and talk and just have fun.
There it
This
goes.
way I can keep. What was that?
Got it.
We're good? Okay. So nothing was got.
No.
Jeez.
It's been a day, friends. It's been a day.
Alrighty then, the quick version. Hey everybody, I'm Brandon. This is Player Hater Gaming. We play D&D in a great series called Tales of Skytorn. Do us a huge favor. Go to the link tree. Click the links. Click share. Click follow. Let us know you love us. But if you want to have more engagement, more fun, we've got two Discords. We have the PHG Discord where you can come, share memes, talk live, have fun, share some D&D stories. Or if you really want a place that focuses in on D&D, I'm going to pass it over to David while I mime his words with Puppet.
Yes. So, if you want to play the game, learn how to play, or just want to become part of a table and enjoy yourselves, I have no idea if that's been for me or not. But anyway, come over and enjoy and join us in Ashirma. If you want to be the storyteller and actually have pretty much be the one to tell everybody what to do, make the fights, also join us and we'll show you what to do, how to do it, and praise the dice gods.
Thanks.
Right.
Oh. And of course, where is it? I had it open in a link and now it's gone.
That's not my
That
problem.
is-
The schedule. I played yesterday. Today
Yep.
we're playing here.
Today we're playing here. Saturday, we're going to be playing Let's Plays. We're going to come together, we're going to have fun, we're going to yell at each other, and we're going to do more things with a very fun game. If you want to know what that game is, you're going to have to come join us because I'm not going to tell you. Then, of course, Sunday, other S in the schedule, by the way, is for when Nyx and Nutmeg come together to play Baldur's Gate 3, doing their best to totally not stick to any canonical lore that happens on Wednesdays, but they do play their characters from this game in that world. It's a blast.
Yeah, just alternate universe.
We had to blur stuff out again last weekend.
Blur stuff out again?
Yes.
Yep.
It got a
Look,
little hot
I'm
in
not
there.
gonna apologize, okay?
I'm not surprised one bit.
You know, honestly, your status message is just the best. Just legendarily thirsty.
Yes, yes. Tis
All right,
It's true.
that was the quick version. I got some more things when we get back because those announcements are better with visuals. So we'll get them when we get back. But until then, have fun, enjoy our intro video, and you'll see you when we get back to play Tales of the Skytorn. In the year 208 PT, a world once grounded by tradition and mystery was forever altered. The events leading to the tearing and uprooting of the lands have faded into legend, leaving us with a mystifying era known only as post-Torn. Player Hater Gaming welcomes you to the realm of Ulthana, where our journey takes us high above the clouds, into a realm of wonder and peril. A world composed of dozens of floating islands, each a unique culture unto itself, safe from the dangers lurking below. In this world of soaring islands and untold mysteries, danger lurks in every corner. Heroes and adventurers are born out of necessity, where the unknown has a way of finding its way into even the most tranquil of places. Meet our heroes who will shape the destiny of the Skytorn realm. Dragix, the unlikely but unyielding paladin, a beacon of virtue and strength. Red, the talented sorceress, wielding the elements with unmatched prowess. Eva, the warlock, possesses supernatural prowess, fueled by a pact of unknown origin and intent. Lovikazan, the indomitable barbarian, a force of nature and raw power. And lastly, the Doctor, the masterful wizard unlocking the secrets of the arcane with every incantation. These 5 souls, each with their own path, will converge in a tale of adventure, wonder, and intrigue. Join them as they explore uncharted territories and uncover the secrets of this realm. Welcome to Tales of the Skytorn. So, the last bit of our announcements is just as you look at the screen, you can see in the top corner there's a little dice there. If that number does not say 3, do everyone here a favor and spend those channel points and give them some help,
Help
because
us.
they are always going to need it. More so, especially
absolutely.
tonight than most nights.
Thanks.
Last session, they arrived at the Vosswood Keep Manor, small castle, fortress. Many words could describe it, especially one: looming. Entering, poking around a bit, trying their best to investigate what they could, figure out what they could. Eventually, the Lord of the Manor did introduce himself, did not reveal too much during their short lunch visit, but it just gave the party more time to digest what was happening, try to interpret what they could before dinner did finally arrive. As the time came, they all gathered in the great dining hall, surrounded by various other guests of presumably wealthy and powerful families. They all began to enjoy what appeared to be a decently pleasant meal. However, as the meal progressed and conversations were had, one of you was finally able to see beyond the magic.
Yeah.
Red,
Mhm.
you were able to see that only the plates and wine goblets with your party actually held
Food.
human food. The rest of it was food from humans.
Yes, food made of humans. Yes.
Food made of humans, yes. I could say human food for both, just in very different context.
Yes.
Tis
And
true.
she did give Zahn that
Yes, you
heads
did.
up warning and have Zahn tell
Quick
everybody
thinking.
else.
Quick thinking, quick expending of your ability to basically bend magic to your whim in very minute ways. You got a message to Zahn, who you knew had the ability to establish a telepathic connection with other party members.
Ye-
You got this information made public to your party shortly after Valathier rose and gave his offer. Upon declining, he saw fit to affirm the promise Eva made that the party would rather die than assist him. And with not even a snap of his fingers, a clap of his hands, almost no show of any kind of arcane gesture, the seated form of Foster very simply, very plainly, slumped forward, unmoving.
Oops. Whoopsies.
Shortly afterward, before this could even be processed, a very familiar male figure entered from the servant's door. Familiar to only one person here. He looked at Eva, smiled very gently, calmly, and said hello to his dear wife. We will pick up immediately after that gesture. What are you guys doing?
My rapier is a lightning bolt.
Do we have how much action economy do we currently have?
Aside from Drakix, turning his rapier into a light. Did you draw it, or did you keep it within the sheath to make it a lightning bolt?
Oh, he's currently pissed and he's drawing. And as he's drawing, it's changing in his hand.
Okay, so that will be the beginning stages of a combat round. We're not full swing combat yet, but we are building up to it rapidly. So I will go kind of person by person. I'm just going to go down the list as I see you in the chat. So next would be Eva. What are you doing?
Again, how much action economy do I currently have?
This would be the equivalent of a reaction. This would be something very, very quick.
Okay.
Unless you feel what you're going to do is going to help diffuse the aggressiveness Dracix is beginning to show, we could barter back and forth for that. But as it stands, if you're not going to calm the aggression, it's going to need to be quick.
Does getting the fuck out count as calming the aggression?
Technically. Drac would have no target. It would be
If you're looking to run, that's a bit much to be quick. We can have you turning and ready, for sure.
All right, hang on.
But if you're planning to run, then we can just go to the next person.
Hang on. Don't even
Zon's next to
have any
drag.
reactions.
She could always drag him.
She's gonna football you.
Probably.
I mean, someone has Dimension Door, right?
The reason I'm asking is because technically Channel Divinity is
An
a
action.
special action. It's neither bonus action or an action or a reaction. Unless
What are you
it's
looking to accomplish?
She's going to open using her buff. I forget what your word for it is.
Mhm.
She's going to open a portal into the dream realm using her channel divinity and a form of dread.
Okay. I need to know where you would like to put this.
On the table between all of us.
Sorry, I thought I heard something in my kitchen go off. I was like, there should be nothing turned on. I'm
Just a ghost.
concerned.
As you should be.
Please hold as I find an appropriate object to place on the map.
You're good.
Oh, that's perfect. All right, come on, give me a good color. Come on. Ooh, yeah, that'll do. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea how large this is going to be, so just be ready.
We can make
I
it
may
work.
need to resize it. Oh no, perfect. Where are you at? There you are. It's going to be an alt
Yeah.
drop.
She would put it like right here, basically. Good enough.
Yeah, I don't like that. No, I just
Jeez.
I didn't like it being that low. I wish I could make it. Can I? Yes, I can. That's what I wanted to do. Okay.
Cool.
So we're just gonna kind of go in just rapid order because it's all gonna happen at once. So
Mhm.
Dracix, you're drawing. As you're drawing, out of the corner of your eye, you see this familiar spark, this tear in the material plane as a doorway to the dream realm is beginning to be opened. It's very small right now as you see it. It's like maybe a foot across, but it's expanding rapidly. So next down, Levicazon.
Oh boy. One hand is reaching into the bag of holding for her sword,
Okay.
and she's quickly scanning her friends, and seeing the portal opening.
Mm-hmm.
Does she do it?
Jesus.
Yeah, she's going to. She's going to stand up, not jump, but, get herself on the table,
Mm-hmm.
grab Foster, and get ready to go into the portal.
What?
That's a lot happening.
Yes.
So that's just what you're going to do.
Yes.
Okay. Red.
Okay, so with the portal being opened, Red will understand that Eva wants them to go, but at the same time,
I mean, you can fireball the end of the table. I'm not saying you can't. That is an action, though. So
that is
maybe next
absolutely an
round.
action.
It is an action.
Ah, God.
You're gonna stand on top, get ready on top of the portal, and throw it as you go.
Oh gosh. Okay. Does she do this? Is she this? Is she this angry? She can tell who this other person is just from Eva's reaction, right?
I don't think
Or-
Red.
or
I
no.
don't, that's a real roleplay question here. Would
Yeah.
Eva had ever had discussion with Red about her past family and what he looked like?
I mean, past family, yes, I remember that, but not what. I don't know if she said what he looks like, but I was just going based off of what her reactions are in this moment. Could she tell that's probably what's
There's
going on?
definitely something wrong in Eva's body language. Something that has thrown her off.
Make an insight check.
Okay, cool, got it. $17.
With a 17, you, with having no knowledge to work off of, you know this is someone of significance. I would argue you probably have a good idea who it is, but it would be a little more or less you know who it is, and more it's literally not possible it's this person. It's this kind of struggle of you know they're dead. You've been told so.
Yeah. But
Trying
obvious
even with
vampires
your-
are obvious.
Yeah, even with your mind and knowing you're an immortal creature, it is tough to grasp the cruelty required to do such an act.
Okay, cool. So she's gonna hop on the table and hold on, let me move her. She is gonna hop on the table. Something really quick. I don't know. Lighting herself on fire is pretty quick, right?
Is it a reaction?
No, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, reactions suck. It's so hard to have.
She doesn't
any
have any.
It's
Exactly.
very, very fast, quick things. Remember, this is all happening at once.
Yep.
I mean, I would think lighting herself on fire would be instinctive by this point.
We'll get there.
I'm
Don't
not
worry.
saying it's not fast. Just saying it ain't fast enough.
Okay. Well, she's gonna get ready to light herself on fire and throw a fireball at the end of the table whenever she gets her action economy. But she's also going to to call out to the head of the table. You do not want to do this. And that's all she's gonna leave it at.
Okay. I'm just getting the seating arrangement written down really quick so I can know when I roll 1,000 initiatives, I know who's who.
Don't worry, I might fuck that up for you, actually.
Oh
for
my
you.
gosh.
I have somebody throw a wrench in the plan.
And Doctor.
Hidden Ace. Bonus action. Has seeming.
Okay.
Everyone in the
Around, you can
room.
do that.
Yep. Everyone in the room will now look like. Who do I want them to look like? Oh. What was his name? Hold on, let me pull it up. Lester from the Collins.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Everybody.
So there's
'Cause
just
there's no
6
limit.
Lesters?
No. Everybody in the room.
Gotcha.
There's no limit to people I can cast this on.
Okay.
So everyone is a Lester. Got it.
Yep. Everybody.
Alrighty then. I need y'all to go ahead and roll your initiatives. And hang on to those because I have a lot to roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make sure you click the token. I'm gonna behave this time.
If they're
Really?
unwilling, they can make a charisma save. However,
What's your DC?
19.
Okay.
Let's be blessed.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many D20s
Get it,
do
boo.
I own?
I'll take it.
I'll take it too.
Oh no! Look at this! Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I have a roll off now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Eva has higher dex.
Yeah.
Red has the next highest, and then Doc has the third highest.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
Yeah.
Too bad Foster can't roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
Brandon's making everyone's DC save real quick. So,
No.
How many
that's after-
Lesters?
That's after initiative.
okay.
Yeah.
How many Lesters are we dealing with?
Do
Who
I
knows?
do I put a D4 on initiative?
I mean,
I'm
I wouldn't
gonna
if
lie.
you want.
We're going to guarantee your highest roll. It's not a bad idea.
Oh gosh, how many? What?
That
Yeah.
was just me emptying my dice tray so I could roll my D20s into it.
No.
There's a D20 for every character on this board.
Oh no.
What did we roll? What's our average? Our average is like pretty high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Mine's
high
just
average.
shit.
I mean, yours isn't shit.
No, it's not shit. It could be worse.
Yeah, it absolutely could be.
Could
I
be.
should have like pre-rolled these to make this faster. I'm sorry, guys.
It could be
No, you're
Foster.
fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, it could be like Foster with a
All right, I'll do
zero
it.
Could be
in
like
initiative.
There's a D4 coming for initiative.
I love you, Paige.
Okay, that's done. What's your? Oh my god, they'll have advantage on this too. Fuck off.
Do
Or
they
they
really?
could just not.
Ass.
Okay, no, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, what's your DC?
19.
19.
Jesus.
Head of the table, natural 20.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
that makes sense.
To the left, success. We're going down. Like I went left and down the order.
Okay.
Next one down.
Is
success.
it too late to call DM Bane on the natural 20?
I don't think it'd matter.
Probably not.
It won't matter. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't want you to
that's fair.
waste it, so no.
Okay.
Next one, success. Next one, success. Next down. Success. Next down. Success. Next down. Success.
Yeah,
You
that,
got red
that fits.
Foster. Next down. Success. Next down. Success. Next down.
Yeah, nobody's turning. It's fine.
Bottom left.
Yep.
Fail.
Got it.
Oh.
Foot of the table success, wrapping around to go up. I'm in bottom
Yep.
right now.
Astarian.
Success. Next up. Success. Next up. Success. Dr. Levixon Drakix. Next up. What did you see?
19.
19.
Fail.
Mhm.
Next up. Success. Next up. Success. Next up. Extra 20. Next up.
Well,
That's
she's
19.
special.
Next up.
Mm.
Step. Not the corner, but one down from
Yep.
the corner. That one. Yep. Fail.
Alright, so
Corner.
3 fails.
Success. And
Hubby.
what?
The hubby.
No. Damien.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of success.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Will you just on fire with your dice?
Well, there was like 4 natural 20s in there,
Plus, didn't you
And
say
those
they
are
all
all
have
of them.
advantage?
and they all have advantage on them because of what they are.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I'm making him waste his nat 20s, to be fair.
That's done.
This is just
We-
a distraction.
Okay, what? Eva. Initiative.
24.
Red.
21.
Foster's dead. 0.
Just
Traffic.
rub
Love
it
you,
in
Paige.
Drakix.
Muted.
Yes, you're still muted.
Yeah, you are.
You're muted somewhere.
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he figures it out.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Okay,
Moving
that was
on.
weird as hell.
14.
Doctor.
21 for a nat 20.
Red, what's your dexterity modifier?
2.
Doctor, what's your dexterity modifier?
1.
Red goes first.
Yeah.
So red is 21 alpha. Doctor is 21 bravo.
There you go.
Okay.
Great.
Top of initiative.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, that's not top initiative. That is on initiative count 20. That's not yet. Top of initiative is
Val.
this one right here.
Oh shit.
Gonna shift to right there.
How dare.
He's gonna point his index finger at Doctor.
Ch-
I need
Is
you
he
to make
casting
me
a spell?
He is.
Counter spell.
What level?
I'll do third. Just the initial casting. I'll roll off on it.
Roll a spell casting check, please.
Yep. It's just an intelligence. So I'll just roll that. Simplify it. Ooh, that's bad.
No. Doc. What you doing?
Oh, come on, need one more.
That I need one more is enough
I
of
don't
a
have one
concern.
more hanging around.
Just take one and re-roll it.
I'll just re-roll one. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. I get the +4 from Dragix.
Mm-hmm. Anybody within that aura.
Brother.
13.
Good lord.
What?
Get rid
Look,
of those dice.
13.
Okay, that's a fail.
And these are the
Wait.
same dice like this rolled me a nat 20, and this is a dex check, to be fair.
I mean,
Can I
that's
just
okay.
say and confirm? Did B talk about the help dice?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
So for
Nobody
those
gave
that
us
are
help
just
dice.
tuning in, see the numbers on the dice above our little things that are probably right over that way? Yeah, you can donate your channel points and give us little help dice that let us add
Yeah.
a D4 to any roll that we use.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
help
We need them.
us.
We absolutely do. It's
We
called
do.
Circle of Chat. Help a party member.
Yep.
This, when you redeem it, you say who it's for.
And look, they're only 1,000 points.
Yeah.
To be fair, it takes a
We
while to get to
appreciate.
1,000.
Hmm?
It does take a while to get to 1,000 if you're not subbed.
Yeah.
No, you cannot help the DM. Stop it.
Listen, technically you can't
Well, you can,
anyway because
actually.
he is maxed out.
No, you can't help the DM. There's a deck of situations.
Yeah, Deck of Situations is more expensive though, and I'm
You
fairly
spend
certain.
2,000 points to use a card from the deck, or you spend 10,000 to add a card to the pile of drawn cards.
Is it wrong the fact that I'm thinking about drawing a card just to see what chaos we can get thrown into this mix right now?
I mean, at this
Math.
point, he can't hurt, really.
All right. You take 76 points of force damage.
God
76.
dang!
76.
Doc's down.
Who's next to Doc?
Zon.
Zon.
Zon, you look forward and you watch as
I'm activating Doc's ability, by the way.
finger towards him,
Mhm.
and you watch as all the organic matter of Doctor vanishes.
Oh, is this disintegrate?
Yes,
No!
My ability does not counter disintegrate.
you watch as all of his gear just hits the floor.
Bye, guys.
Are we rolling some sets of D6s now?
No, because he gives us set stats.
Oh damn, that's right.
Next is Eva.
Bye.
Well, that changes things, but that doesn't change what she's going to do.
Okay.
She's going to grasp the holy symbol
Mm-hmm.
and excuse me, ask the Grey King to I guess the best way to put it would be supercharge her in a sense.
Okay.
She wants to take her light cantrip and blow it the fuck up.
What is your goal?
Essentially daylight without having the daylight spell. But it is a 3rd level spell that she would get access to next level.
Okay. Are you looking to deal damage or just make a blinding light?
Blinding more than anything.
Okay. I will allow you a religion check to make that connection.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Well,
Oh, wait. Brandon, you didn't specify in the ability whether or not a part Doc has to survive for the ability to take effect.
Yeah, I know.
Can I activate the ability? When I hit 0 hit points, I'll take.
Sure.
I'll take. What do I want? I'll take a 4th level and 2 2nd level spell slots.
Okay.
Let me do the math of that real quick.
Okay. No math required.
Okay.
There is no visible effect.
damn.
Okay.
That's a nat
Eva.
1.
You grab the symbol and you go to make that connection. There's just, as you do, at the corner of your eye, you just sense, being so close back to back, another life snuffed. But I will say, as you look, and you look to the portal, you don't see the dream realm.
She's going for it.
You see a familiar wooden floor of a very familiar ship.
she's going for it, and if possible, she's going to take Foster with her.
Okay.
Actually, she can't because Red's in between them. So, never mind.
Yep. You jump in.
Yeah.
You're gone. I'm just gonna delete your token from the map as Eva vanishes into the portal. Next down is 21 Alpha.
Yeah. Okay. So 20 feet in diameter. I think that what she's gonna do, because she knows that Zahn will grab Foster,
Mhm.
and she sees that there's nothing to grab of Doc, right?
There
Like,
are
Doc's just
everything
not
he
there?
was wearing. I mean, it's basically like Rapture style. Like his clothing,
Oh my
everything
God.
he was holding just dropped.
Okay, who has the bag of holding?
Zahn.
No, you
Um,
do.
Yeah, Drac has it.
Doc
Drac
had,
has
Doc
it?
had
Okay.
it.
I
No,
thought
Doc
Doc
had
had
it.
it as an accessory.
Yeah,
I
so
did.
it's on Doc. So
So it's
it's
in a
on the
pile
floor.
that is in front of Levikazan.
Okay. She is going to... And can she see Eva through the portal?
No.
No. Cool.
But you did you watch as she went in. Usually when there's this kind of interaction with this dream realm,
Uh-huh.
you can kind of see, you can still see that person. She is gone. So you know this is something different. So to you, you've been with Eva as a companion.
Right.
You've known Eva for a long time now.
Uh-huh.
You've had a lot of adventures together. You've watched her power mature and grow.
Mm-hmm.
And something about this feels less about dream world control and more about her imposing her will over the dream realm.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. So she can full action economy, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
go for
It's
it.
your
Cool,
turn.
cool. Excellent. So she's gonna light herself on fire. She's
Okay,
gonna
you
throw a
can-
fireball at the end of the table, and she's gonna go through the portal and tell Drakex to pick up the bag.
Okay.
Can she pick up the bag on her way and still do all of that?
You would have to skirt close and possibly incur attacks opportunity to get around the portal to get to it, but you could. I'm not going to tell you
In all-
can't. but I'm
in-
going to
in
say
all-
you're going to get close to other vampires.
In
Okay.
all honesty, the best one to tell to grab it would be Zahn more than Drac, because she's
She's
next
gonna
to
grab
it.
Foster.
No.
She's not.
No, you're not grabbing Foster?
You don't know.
Shit. I mean, it looked like that's what she was gonna do.
Make your call.
But
I mean-
she also just saw Doc. Poof.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Everything's
Fine.
gone.
Fine. She's... Oh, God. That's all their gold, too. But she's squishy.
You don't have to move on top of Foster to get her. You're right beside her.
You
And
could
there's no
drag.
space.
Grab and
Okay,
drag.
Pull her with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah. okay.
Technically, she's
Alright,
an
alright.
object now.
I mean, fair. She
Sorry,
is an
Paige.
object now.
I'm sorry, Paige. I'm sorry, but
Cool.
it's
So,
the only way that we can get this to work.
would it be feasible for her then to pick up Foster, light herself on fire, fireball the end of the table, and go through the portal?
No, you had to it'd be an action to drag Foster through or throw a fireball.
Dang it!
So you can throw a fireball or you can drag Foster.
So one hand is grabbing Foster, and the other hand's flipping him the bird as she goes through.
Okay.
That's fair.
Make
That's
a
fair.
strength check.
This is not gonna. I don't care how many points I have to.
You got this. I believe in you.
She's got a -1 to strength. I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe in you.
I mean, I think I'm gonna roll again because I'm pretty sure an 11's not gonna do it. So she's gonna use a sorcery point from
Okay.
her bracelet.
Okay.
God, how many are you gonna let me re-roll? Because that's an 8.
You got this.
How many
You
do
can
you
do
want
this.
to spend?
I mean,
You can do this. You got this.
Handle your inner Zon rage.
Look, shush, I don't even have any like.
Is there
bonus
no limit to
anything.
how many times you can just keep re-rolling?
As
No,
long as
there's
she has
not.
points.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 3 from the bracelet. No, the first one was
2.
an 11. She rolled a second.
That's 2 from the bracelet.
2 from the bracelet.
Okay.
Give me a good. No, that's gonna be 3 from the bracelet.
Can
Okay.
docs help diagnose her? No.
Can we transfer
To
a health
this
die over?
character.
'Cause
Like, bro.
just for the hell of it, for this roll.
That's even worse. Okay. All right.
Come on, you got this. You got this. It can only go up from
Okay,
here.
cool.
Going to continue trying.
That's it. Yep. She's got a
See-
16. That's what we're doing. She's gonna
Okay.
keep trying until she drags her through. Just as an FYI.
Okay. You let me know when you feel you've hit a number you're comfortable with.
I mean,
I'm
Foster's
not gonna sit
kind
here
of
and be like,
small.
oh, pass, fail, pass, fail, pass, fail.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You let me know when you think you've accomplished the task at hand.
Okay, I think she's done. I think it's good. She got a 16.
Okay. You begin to pull, but with the dead weight that this body is and the awkwardness of it, having to get her out of the chair, up on the table, through a portal, you're unable to do so in a single turn.
Can she at least be pulled up onto the table?
She can be up on the table, and you can choose to escape yourself or risk it. and remain.
She's entirely too squishy to last through an entire round. So she's gonna
Just-
pull Foster up on the table and leave.
Okay.
And I'm guessing she tells just the 2 of us
Yeah.
to grab her on
Yeah.
the way out.
Yeah, grab her, grab the bag.
Okay.
I did what I could, and then she's gonna double flip the bird as she eats herself.
Okay. Drakix and Levikazon, you watch as Foster Body is grabbed by another one of the vampires and just ragdolled off the table and thrown aside.
God.
This one jumps up on the table. This one jumps up on the table. And this one jumps up on the table. And they begin to move in. The rest seem honestly unbothered. They are just continuing their dinner, as it seems only selective ones have begun to get up and engage with the party. Levikazon.
Grab the bag and get out.
She's she's like frozen in place.
Okay.
Like
Zon about to die then, cuz.
Yeah, I use my tail as a reaction to smack her out of it.
don't have
Nope.
to. B, you are going to tell me if this is possible.
Okay.
She wants to grab Doc's stuff, like just grab it in her arms.
Okay.
Either she stuffs it down the front of her dress or something,
Okay.
and then she wants to jump over the table, yes, she'll take the attack of opportunities
Okay.
if there are any, and then back to the portal with Foster.
So because of action economy,
Yes.
interacting with an item is an action. So you can either get the dock stuff or Foster.
Get the stuff. Get the stuff.
Get the stuff.
Get the stuff.
Love Paige. Get the stuff.
Get the stuff.
Paige is raging at you in chat, just letting you know, DM.
That's fine. I'm surprised she hasn't texted me.
Oh my god.
Now you're probably getting the text messages.
Yeah, I have my phone right in front of me below the monitor, so I know if someone texts me.
Although, technically,
Mm,
no, because she wants the rest of Doc's stuff. She can't
yeah.
Just take the stuff.
She's
Take
gonna
the
grab
stuff.
his stuff.
And the
Okay.
bag.
That's
That's
part of his
technically
stuff.
part of his
Part of
stuff.
his stuff.
So
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And can she actually? She's going to delay her turn till just after Drax because she's going to grab the stuff, and as Drax goes in, she'll go in.
Hang on, I'm getting a text.
There it is.
Pull up, Hedge.
hi, Paige.
How many
Please, where's the
expletives are in that text message?
Oh, buddy.
Listen, I tried, okay? Doing our best.
Right.
Can't really delay a turn.
Yeah.
It's a rule.
Just go. Just
Is
go.
it?
Just
It's okay.
go.
Just go. If Drac is
no.
fine.
Let's pause here. I'm unaware of this. I thought there was only holding an action, not delaying a turn.
Correct.
It's holding an action, not delay turn. You're thinking
Yeah.
Pathfinder rules for delay turn.
Yeah.
I believe that's the thing about Pathfinders, but
It
I can get a
is.
confirmation on that.
Can confirm. Now, if they made an update to where they let you delay a turn, I'm about it.
That
Okay.
could be.
No, yes, it's in order. We're
because
good.
Okay.
Okay. She's
An older version of D&D allowed this. It is not in 5e.
she's grabbing everything of Doc's,
Okay.
and from what I remember of his outfit, he does have a hat.
Yep.
She's gonna scoop some of his ashes into the hat.
There are none.
It's disintegrate. There's nothing
Yeah.
left
There's-
organic.
There's
It's
literally nothing.
It's just whatever's
I'm
wearing.
sorry. I know that would have been a very, very good roleplay moment, but there is nothing organic left.
Well, she's looking at Drax like, you better get your fucking ass through that portal, and gets into the portal.
Okay. Drakix. What is your dexterity modifier? Because you tie with some people.
It's a 1.
Oh, God.
You're beaten out by 2 people.
Okay.
You watch as 2 females get up and start making their way south towards Foster. One of them kind of stops a bit short, eyeballing you, just smiles and brings a claw up, and you watch as her flesh hardens into this like chitinous outer shell. Her fingers elongate into these sharpened claws, and she just taps them over her lips. The second one just vanishes and reappears next to Foster, and seems to be reaching down and reaching towards her body. But that is your turn.
important. Very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how recently, technically, Foster's body has died,
Mm-hmm.
is she still in the cusp of a creature or object?
She is an object.
Fuck. There goes using Vortex Warp to drag her, to just pop her body into my arms. I...
All shall be revealed within future time.
I can...
I
Oh.
look forward to a future one-shot where Foster
You-
is the central character.
You have thunderous advance.
I do. Because of my amulet, I will use a second charge of Channel Divinity
Okay.
and use my Thunderous Step,
Which is
a
please.
bonus action, and lets me teleport.
Okay. Is there any effects to that teleport?
It is a thunderous boom which can be heard up to 500 feet away, and I can teleport to any spot I could see within 60 feet.
Okay. Do you need any saves from me? Is any damage get dealt?
No.
Any, death
Nope.
Okay. Gotcha.
It is just that.
So where do you want to go?
We are porting right next to Foster,
Okay.
flicking the bird,
Okay.
immediately grabbing and throwing her over my shoulder before I bolt right back to the portal, uncaring of her any and all damage. My only thought is throwing her through the portal as my last possible thing, if anything.
All right. I'm going to roll 3 opportunity attacks.
Mm-hmm.
What's your AC currently?
This is what?
Oh god. Because you don't have your armor on, right?
Yeah,
You dude. This is gonna hurt.
this gonna real hurt.
He knows. He's
You scoop her up. The sudden boom, the boom, kind of disorienting the one next to you as she tries to make a swipe and misses.
Okay. 2 more.
You get to here, and almost to the portal to where which you would leave their threat range.
Mm-hmm.
They both swing at you. And as you watch the claws come in, you watch something stays their hand as they cannot make an insight check.
One second.
Okay.
I'm just gonna burn this just because I just wanna. That is an 11.
That's enough. You kind of get this sense that there's some kind of cultural, almost like back shock that mentally stops them from striking you. Like they're about to go in, and then there's like this moment of realization in them, and they stop, and you head out.
Oh, I'm so glad. Like I hit the right now.
I rolled a 4, a 2, and a 9.
Oh my god. As soon as Drax steps through, because she's done this before, she knows she can, she will collapse that portal on itself.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All of you land hard on the wooden deck star-crossed entropy.
Yep.
We'll take a break.
God.
We're going to take a 5-minute break, run some ads. This way, you guys hopefully don't get as many ads during the storytelling. So feel free to go get a snack, use a restroom, get some water, whatever. We're not going anywhere. At least I'm not. I'll be here chatting with you guys. But to my players, if you want to go use a restroom, take a de-stress walk, whatever, I'll see you guys in 5.
Need a fucking de-stress joint.
Yeah.
I'm going to go...
I'm
look
thinking
over-
about them myself.
I was gonna say I'm grabbing one. I don't know about you. I will be right back.
Well, let me get caught up on chat here. I just see my name in a lot of caps. Paige, why? Because I woke up and chose violence.
So everyone knows, I have no hard feelings about this.
Got bad vibes right now.
Don't worry, I'm bringing a very dangerous character for Brandon to deal with. I've been playing this backup
Red.
character forever. I think
Did
she
Nick
stepped
stay
away.
or she go?
I'm here.
Okay.
I just got a text from Paige that said, "Can't believe Red tried that hard."
Look!
Pour one out for Doc. Locked on Gaming. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I saw you have no sound right now, but hopefully, thank you very much. Actually, put it in chat.
Yeah. That's my person. Hee hee.
There we go. Got him. Okay. I thought you were gonna say something smart like take these 2 minutes to change my underwear.
All right, I just took a long swig of my
Took a
whiskey.
long swig. Got my water right here.
Same, Brandon. Same.
Yeah, hey, same one.
No. This is the big one.
This is a gallon. Is yours a 2-gallon?
I think so.
Oh, I just have a gallon.
128 ounce.
Yeah, 128. That's a gallon.
Yours looks thinner compared to mine.
It's probably just taller.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I will be right back. 1 second.
Okay. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 vampires that got no action economy because they rolled too low. Put my dice back in my tray now.
So do I send you my backup now or later?
Go ahead and send it to me now so I have it.
All right.
I
don't have an
think
image
I'll
for
need to
him,
look it
obviously.
over. You won't do anything to intentionally screw over the campaign or anything. so-
Yeah, I just copied the base stats from Doc and shuffled them around like we usually do. The stats you gave us initially.
Yeah, perfect.
Meg is gonna strangle you the next time she sees you, B.
I don't doubt it.
It wouldn't be undeserved, to be fair.
No,
No,
definitely not.
I deserve every bit of physical violence that comes my way. Just leave my back out of this. That's all I ask. No shit. No, I
Of course there
threw
would
my
have to be.
trash into my trash bag, but it was just heavy enough to like topple it over because it's empty right now. So gonk, I was like, no.
Of course there would be one vampire between me and Doc. Asshole.
What you want from
Listen,
me?
I'll be honest with you. My initial plan was smack the vampire next to me while the rest of you got out, just so that I don't have to worry about him. But then, yeah, no. Right now, it's like Drac wants to kill people, but he was just like, I need to get them out. Like, I need to get out with them.
Oh, and that's the thing is, like, first of all, y'all would be pissed at Eva if she agreed to that. There's no way you would let her live that down. So that's
No.
not an option. So the only other option is fight against 20 full-blooded vampires, which is not going to happen. Or run.
Yeah.
That was a great use of that ability, by the way.
I've been saving that shit, and there's still more. She has more. As soon as we get back into it.
I'm trying to remember the timeline. Construction is still ongoing.
It's supposed to be done in 2 weeks.
That's right. And you guys have only been gone. This is
Technically, a week.
This would
Yeah.
be the week, correct?
Yeah.
Where is... Welcome back.
Welcome back, Kelby. How you doing back there?
I have to look up the spell real quick.
I saw the image you put in there, just like.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the target to go for.
I am.
He is, yeah.
That is the most shirt-worthy stuff. Target the spellcaster.
Yep.
Yep.
God, I saw.
Now the
Philip in
biggest
chat,
problem
and I was
is just the fact that we have currently no way of really healing Drac unless we go to the temple.
Yep.
which I mean, technically we do have to do. So,
Yeah.
but oh my god! So in the chat, Kelby put "Pop goes the doctor," and I'm like, no, please don't.
Wow,
Please
Kelby.
don't.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's already happening.
Yep. Fine.
Mhm.
Man.
I'm fine.
I'm sorry, Meg. I tried.
Oh, poor Meg.
I know.
Too late for that.
I tried.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Enough.
Oh.
It's like that Madagascar cartoon. Get back in there.
Yep. Oh god.
All right, everybody
So
good?
hang on, before we go back, I
Yeah,
know
so-
we're technically back, but based on last session's conversation at the end, we can still revivify Foster, right? It's only been 2 rounds. Power word kill, we said, can be revivified.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Paige wants to jump in my place for the stream.
I could update the overlay real quick. I'll get
I
right
just want to
on
make
that.
sure before we do actions.
Can do whatever you feel is right.
Very useful, thank you.
So
That's code for go fuck yourself.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm on an app called Finch. It's, habit tracker and whatnot. And just got a notification
Finch
that
too.
said, I'm feeling hopeful. How are you feeling?
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
I need to add you as a friend, Meg.
Yes, we do.
On Finch?
Yes,
Yes.
Kelby.
Yeah,
I also have Finch.
Yes.
I got her into Finch. Kelby got me into Finch.
All right. All of you have landed.
Mm-hmm.
The portal above you closes.
Yep.
It is dark. There is a sound of working beneath you, woodwork, hammers, chisels, so on and so forth. You can see, not even like 20 feet from all of you, is one of the workers just like half into a piece of bread. His dinner just boss? He just fucking turns and calls for his boss.
Drax Rapier is still like just lightning in his hand, Foster's
Mhm.
body in his other arm.
Yep.
He's just
Watches the familiar individual you've dealt with before kind of comes up from underneath. He's got a chisel in one hand, hammer in the other. Yeah, what do you... he just looks at you, Dracus, because he's had communication with you.
Drac takes like a minute just to calm, and then just puts away the rapier as it slowly just goes back to normal.
Okay.
Because he could dismiss it at will, and he just
As soon as the portal comes down and everyone here is through, he was gonna look at Red and say, just try and bring her back, please.
Red will immediately go over with a diamond and cast Revivify.
Okay. You kneel down, take diamond out, you set it on her sternum, and begin to cast the spell. Is anyone going to aid you with this?
Drac does.
Okay. What are you going to bring into this rite?
He puts his hand over Red's, and he's going to, using his healing hands as a proxy,
Okay.
infuse the few memories that he's had of Foster and her chaos, and even though he doesn't say it, the joy that she actually brought to the party as a whole in through his divinity as he goes and tries to help with that.
Okay.
He's not vocal about it. He's just putting it all out there.
Okay.
And that in turn is kind of like a plea to his own god to assist with this, even though the words aren't there, it's just the emotions and everything currently.
Okay. Jack Hicks, roll a d20.
Okay. That's a 17?
Okay. As you do this on the ground around the two of you and Foster's body, outward from this space on the floor, over the wood, you watch as an arcane circle begins to grow and grows just large enough to encapsulate Red, Dracix, and Foster. Does anybody else attempt to add anything to this?
Yes.
Eva, you step up. You kneel down. What do you do?
Eva is going to once again grab the holy symbol and try and reach out to the Grey King again and have him create a path for Foster's soul to get back to her body, because that's what he does.
Okay. What is your modifier for your religion check?
Nothing.
Okay, roll a d20.
Okay. Nope. 7.
Given the nature of the situation, I don't believe there's anybody else available to assist with this.
I mean, at least you won't allow Doc to beyond the grave it.
The great
Doc is
beyond
not there.
there.
Yeah, I don't know if his spirit will be around or not. Just saying.
Doc's always with them
I'll
in
use the
spirit.
heroic D6 if we want.
Listen, Lich, calm down.
Put Doc's mask on. Her face.
Um, I think in Zahn's state, she'd probably subconsciously notice them trying to bring Foster back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's just in her own state, just whispering, I can't lose both of you. I can't lose both of you. Please come back. Can't lose both of you. Just over and over. I don't know if that'll do anything, but that's what she'd be doing.
Okay. Roll a d20.
17.
Okay. Red.
Yeah.
You should make a. Let's make a general spell casting check. Make a charisma check.
Charisma check. 23.
Say 23.
The 23.
Okay. With the 2 successes and 1 failure, that added a +2, or excuse me, a -2 to the threshold needed to successfully hit the dice challenge to bring Foster back. With a 23, those successes weren't even needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You as a phoenix, though many of your memories have been locked away, you still just through your blood. Sit up for a minute here.
Plus, she has died in
I'm gonna
living
get a
memory.
drink of water too. I don't want my voice to crack during this. Through the inherent nature of what it means to be a phoenix, though many of your memories have been forcefully removed from you, you still have an innate understanding of what it means to basically play ping pong with the threshold of death. But it gives you a unique insight and respect of that threshold, knowing it is not to be trifled with lightly. But with such a respect comes the experience of how to make the doorway bend to the will that you have. You reach outward into the ethereal. And you get a string. You actually kind of, with one hand on the diamond, the other hand comes up. And first, there is nothing. It's a quick twist, and you bring your fingers together, and you grab a thread out of thin air. It has no end and no beginning. It is about maybe 2 or 3 inches one way, 2 or 3 inches another. You have it. And you begin to gently entice the string down. As you do so, with each inch you get closer, you watch as a bit of the diamond breaks off, floats upward to the thread, and as it turns into dust, it imbues and strengthens the thread. You pull it further down. Slowly and slowly, you feel that arcane power pulled from you as that power is expended. The diamond completely dissipates, and you place the strand within her sternum. And there is a pause. And you watch as her body jumps once, a second time. And then you feel something else, something different, something cutting off your connection to that magic. And the body does not rise.
She feel whether it was
With your increased passive perception,
mhm.
you watch as the ring on her hand, some of the runes light and then dim.
You played yourself, Foster.
So would she be able to tell if her soul is trapped in the ring, like it's unable to return to her body?
Make an Arcana check.
Cool. 19.
With a 19, it's a plausible theory, but you're unsure if the spell was cut short or if it did complete. You're not sure if she's being housed within the ring or the ring just completely stopped the last bit of the spell from going through.
Right. Well, that ring is not letting us bring her back. Either the ring is blocking my magic, or her soul is trapped in the ring. It should have worked, but something didn't let it. Can she take the ring off?
You attempt to touch the ring.
Uh-huh.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a +4. Drac is right next to you.
Okay. Oh. That's a 25.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You take 7 points of psychic damage as you touch the ring and something bites back.
Right. Can she tell if it would make a difference if she used a mage hand to do it?
Less it would make a difference, and more you don't think Mage Hand has the pulling strength required.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, the ring's not coming off.
I mean, she won't complain now if we take it off. I'm just kidding.
I just tried to take it off. It literally hurt me to do it.
Oh no, Eva meant like putting a finger off.
but
Oh.
she.
Oh.
No, I'm not. I'm
Eva
not
meant
going
the
there
old
right
chisel
now.
and hammer method.
Yeah.
No.
I don't actually say that, by the way. That's player. Eva is at the point where, after Red tries and it doesn't work, Eva is going to stand up and start walking off the boat towards the dock.
Okay.
Do you want company?
Oh. Welcome back. How is his cam not?
No.
Mav?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
The usual weekly.
Yep. Technical difficulties.
Not a PhD stream without him.
Oh, other way.
Okay. Right.
There we go.
So.
My bad. So sorry. My
All
PC
good.
decided Discord is not being helpful today.
Not being
You're
Discordy.
good. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being Discord.
I need some time. If that I won't go far.
Right. Oh. You know how to reach me if you want. I'll be here.
Very quietly in the background, kind of being able to read the room, the individual leading the construction crew has very cautiously removed them from the ship. You get the
When
sense
Red's...
that
Go ahead.
typically they have been basically working and living on the ship to continue to keep things going at a smooth pace.
When Red sees them trying to get off the ship, or moving off the ship, she's gonna pull the one in charge aside. Right, so
yes.
if we, for some reason, had to leave rather quickly, it probably would be best for everybody to stay close-ish. And how would that affect us taking off if we did have to leave somewhat suddenly?
Whole job's paid up front. If you leave early, it just means it didn't get done.
Right. Okay, stay close. I'll update you when I know something.
Right.
She will turn to Drakix.
Who has kind of been numb this entire time, but the moment that he feels, he just slowly turns to her and looks at her and just blinks a couple of times.
Not to be callous, but you probably knew her better than anyone else here. Would she have wanted us to make sure her body couldn't fall into certain people's hands? Perhaps even in the process denying them the ring.
The words take a minute to register in his mind after everything that's happened. And he just kind of like blinks for a moment. Yeah, she wouldn't want that. She detested them, so any way to keep her away would be ideal.
Do you think immolation would do it? Ashes on the wind. Hell no, they don't need a body for resurrection. Well, at least they wouldn't have the ring, right? I don't know.
He looks. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna say?
It was an above game question if she would know if the ring would stop true res. Because that's what she's concerned about at the moment.
I say that's just out of your scope of knowledge.
Oh, God. Okay.
I would say that Drac would start making a small funeral pyre. Considering what she's been through, what you've said, and everything. Even though internally he's like plotting everybody's schmurder from her family to everybody here that involved in her being offed and everything. And then adding on top of Doc, he's just like, he's becoming very, very detailed with his plans, though he's not being vocal. But it's going to be very, very meticulous and very slow going as he's working on it.
She sees that he's working on a pyre.
Where are you building this?
That is a good question. No, because there's...
Ship is wood.
I know the ship is wood. But also...
If you want a Viking funeral this, it is within your realm and background to barter for a very small, like, skiff for relatively cheap.
Yeah. Nah, he would end up getting a skiff and just making a pyre on that.
Okay.
And then inside of the same pyre, he makes a small amalgamation of, for him anyway, a testament to Doc. Because he doesn't think there's any way to get him back.
Okay.
And he's been very, very closed off with his emotion to the party. So this would probably be the first time anybody would see that wall crack. So.
I'll pause you there for a minute. Levick is on.
Yep.
What are you doing?
She hasn't moved.
Okay.
Red will be going to find her after she's talked to Drakix, just FYI.
Okay.
She literally, they got out of the portal. Zon fell to her knees and has not moved. She is just clutching for dear life onto Doc's stuff.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and do my little role play of her coming up to Zon? Or do you got something before that?
I'm good.
So, Red being,
Red.
yeah, but incredibly unlike herself in this particular moment.
Oh.
I mean, she will look around to see who's watching first. But
He was on a walk.
Yep.
Rakix has left the ship.
Yep.
Foster's body is gone.
Yep.
It is you. It is Levikazan.
Okay. She is going to kneel in front of Zahn. And both of her hands are wrapped up in Doc's stuff, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
She is going to try and place her hands on top of Zahn's hands. If she can find them in Doc's stuff.
Yeah, I think she could. I think
And... Go ahead.
what Red sees is Zahn has been, like, silent crying this whole time. And she hasn't looked anywhere, and her eyes are just closed.
Is it ugly, sad, silent crying, or not?
No.
Yeah, I just forget I'd ask, just like paint the scene
Oh, yeah.
properly, you know?
Oh, no worries. We'll get to the ugly crying soon.
Yeah.
But there's, like, a little flinch. But knowing the cinnamon smell realizes that it's Red. Very easily without having to open her eyes.
Yep. She gives herself away.
Yes. No sneaking around with you.
Nope.
Oddly warm hands. Typically, most female hands super ice cold.
Yep.
You're not
Oddly
wrong.
Warm hands.
Yep.
Yes.
Confirm.
Yep. And then there's the slight movement as she turns to grab your hand.
She will let it happen. I know that there is nothing that I can say in this moment to make any of this better. But I want you to know that while I am not always the most, I wouldn't say caring, the most effusive with my emotions, when the time comes that you do want to talk, I will be around. And though I tend to judge a lot, I will not judge. Not this. I cannot imagine what you're going through. If I lost Eva, the world would burn. There would be nothing anyone could say to me to make me feel better, to make it okay, to make it all right. And if you just want silence and another person with you, I can do that. And if you want to be left alone, I'll light anyone on fire who comes close. You tell me what you need or want right now, if you can. And I'll make it happen.
I need to be alone with his stuff. And him.
Would you like me to take you down to your room?
She just nods.
And Red will stand, still holding Zahn's hands. and go downstairs with her. And once they get to the door, Mage Hand will open it. She's not going to let go of Zahn's hands, at least not right now. And she's going to take her over to the bed and sit her down. You take all the time you need. I'm going to be just upstairs on the deck. If you need me, you know how to reach me. And with that, she's going to see if Zahn has anything to say. If she does not, then she will close the door and head back up.
Because she's on the verge of ugly crying at this moment. She hears in her mind just a quiet thank you as she lets go of her hand.
Of course.
Okay. Drakex, you were able to successfully build a very small-scale Viking funeral vessel for Foster's body, along with a small shrine to Doctor. You place Foster's body upon it, and you kind of line it up, and with a hearty push, you shove the very small cloud ship out into the dark. Obviously, the docks have, torchlight and so on and so forth, so you can see, probably a good 60 feet out into the darkness. You watch as it begins to float out to a safe distance away from other vessels.
And once it's a safe distance away, she's gonna cast Create Bonfire and then Control Flames to make it bigger. And in the flames, she's going to make them the color of Foster. And I think she can make an image. Let me check. Simple shapes, never mind. Yeah, it is such as the vague form of a creature, so she's going to put the vague form of Foster in there.
Okay. The flames ignite, quickly shifting to a familiar blue hue as a humanoid shape stands there. The flames take the vessel, and it doesn't take long before you watch as they just begin to die down, as there is no remaining fuel, and it disappears into the clouds.
There may be a small tear that's dropping out of the corner of Drax's eye, but that's about it.
As this tear falls, your vision, Drakex, you just gaze out upon the open cloud ocean, realizing now there's a little too much light than what there should be. As your eyes move upward, and you see the scene of a full moon bright and above you. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
As you did indulge in your vice, make it with advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome to the party.
That is a 24.
Oh.
With a 24, you begin to feel an itch come up, and you are about to take your whole claw and just try and literally rip your scales off, because the itch is bone deep. You stop yourself, having some momentarily kind of primal knowledge of what may be happening, and you resist, and you just kind of pat your scales, and you resist.
Is it currently just him and Red there right now?
I believe so, yes. I'm not sure
Okay.
where Eva has wandered off to. Are you wandering far, close, Eva?
Eva remembers, and correct me if I'm wrong, that there is a small jewel shop somewhere close to the dock.
There is. It is late, but there is.
She's just going to see if it's still open.
Okay. As you get to the shop, there is no light within.
Okay. She'll gently give it a knock just to see, and if there's no answer, she'll run around and go back.
Okay, gotcha. There is no answer. So, yes, Drakix is currently... There might be some other, like, dock hands, like, kind of close, but most of them are, like, playing cards together, drinking. No one really is, like, super conversational because it's the docks.
Yeah.
They're probably watching their cargo. They're probably just, like, guard watch for their ships.
At this moment, as he's kind of like patting down the scales and everything, he actually kind of like doesn't use his voice, just uses his mind to speak to Red, even though it is one-sided. He lets her know how he was able to escape, considering the fact that there was 3 of them right at him, and what he realized, and why they made the constant mentions of him being like a good servant, and the fact that now he's currently at a choice. Does he fight through it in order to give them another trump card, in essence, to deal with everything and find a way to see how it can benefit them? Or does he get rid of it? And he tells her the fact that he's currently not sure which way to go. He would have backed stock, and at this point, even his mental voice just starts to slightly crack a little bit. And then he just gets quiet and looks back out.
How far away is he?
He would be, technically, for that ability, he has to be within 30 feet of her.
Oh, okay, cool. She can send a message then. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yep.
You could yell and he would hear you.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Seems. I mean, he used his inside the head voice for a reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And she's intelligent enough to pick up on that. I think she might be the most intelligent person in the party now. Anyway.
No,
Wow!
I'm pretty sure Zahn has a pretty high intelligence, don't you?
Zahn
What's
does
Zahn's got a
too.
12.
Yeah.
Right,
she,
Zahn's
the
the
smartest.
smartest.
she has a
Oh, right.
14.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Does she?
No.
When
Yes,
did
she
that
has.
happen?
It's since the beginning, my dudes.
She
Yeah.
dumped strength and wisdom.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Anyhow. So she will use message to Drakix. That seems like a longer conversation that should probably be thought on for quite a while. You need to think about what you want for you, not what's good for the party, even though that should be probably somewhere on the list, but what's good for you needs to be at the top.
There's a soft chuckle as she says that. But he listens. He's keep going. I just wanted to mention that.
You probably expected... I don't know if you expected that response or not. But you have to be able to live with yourself And if you're not happy with yourself, you won't be able to help the party very much. Which is why you should always put yourself first. How will this affect your other abilities? How will this affect your mind? Your soul? Those are important.
And she's gonna get back. My mind is mine. My soul is my crew's. And I need the strength to protect my crew, to protect my soul.
Do you not think you already have that? Because you've been doing a damn fine job so far, for the most part.
And then at this point is when he actually turns to her. And there is no guard. There is no wall. It is just pure, raw emotion. And she could see within his eyes the pain that he's been put through over all these years. And the fact that losing Foster and losing Doc added onto it. And clear as day, just using his normal voice, I'm still not strong enough.
As hypocritical as it may sound, coming from one such as myself, there is a cycle and a purpose to all things. Yes, I thwart mine, but
And he's just going to crack a grin and just be like, you're right. Purpose is, I help create the fertilizer to help you keep coming back. And their bodies will be that fertilizer.
that's a morbid thought.
Well, you can't take what's mine without paying the price.
Oh, you don't think we're going back to take all of them out?
Oh, we definitely will.
Price has yet to be paid.
Oh, I'm planning on getting that head on a golden platter. What's funny is the fact that even though she says price, meaning the actual value of everybody's souls, he's also referring to that and Price's head himself.
Don't worry, he's on the list too.
Yep.
Been there for a while.
Yep. He was
So-
reminding her of that as well as everything else. So therefore,
What we have to do now, the only thing we can do now, instead of making rash decisions about something that may be affecting us, and we don't know whether it will be good or bad, is make their lives and their deaths count for something. Make it meaningful. That is what we can control. You can also control whatever this is with you. Would you want Doc or Foster to think maybe you're making a rash decision because of them? If they were still here, what would they say? You should, at the very least, take a little time to consider. This is not a small decision.
and he's going to look at her and be like, "You're right. I'll bring it up to the other two. Well, 3. Galen also matters, even though he doesn't think he does.
Be careful who you tell.
It's only the 3 of you.
Right.
That's it. Though I do know Doc would yell at me, tell me the fact that I should have told him sooner.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it did save me, so. And Foster would probably jump at me when she realizes that I could turn. You know, I don't think it would have been a good thing if I told her.
Right.
Probably would have turned me into a freaking dog that she's gonna just lay on top of. Nope, not happening. Nope, never mind.
Nope. Mm-mm. We're not going there.
No, we won't.
No. So, what you need to decide is if this is going to be good for you in the long run. Because strengths have their weaknesses. Will this cause you to attack us?
Currently, I want to say no, but I don't know.
Is it worth the risk? Because you are strong enough. Already. Yes, grow, but not at that cost.
And then he's gonna look at her and just be like, "Thank you for the actual compliment for the first time, and not the veiled compliments you give me."
You should feel lucky.
I do. Having you all there to keep an eye, to watch my back as I watch yours, I appreciate you all. Just don't tell anybody you said that.
Right,
it's
you
so-
don't tell anybody I complimented you.
I have
already.
no idea what you're talking about. None of
Right,
this
right.
happened.
What discussion?
Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. We should go back and make sure that Eva and Zahn are okay.
Zahn wants to be alone right now.
It was
She's-
really rhetorical for both of them because I already know that they're not. But yes, I appreciate knowing that.
Right, and I told her I would
Time.
flambe anyone who tried to open the door, so...
Eva, you can see two familiar figures having a wordless conversation on the docks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Just staring at each other, but words.
The weirdest thing if you don't know what's going on, because they're just staring at each other.
There's a lot of facial expressions too, so it makes it's like weird as hell. It's just like a weird game of charades currently going on.
hmm There's a lot of red rolling her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I can just picture Red on the back of the ship, and then Drakix on the dock, and just watching their faces go from one to the next to the next to the next.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
Freaking
would like me to extend an official hello to Meg's cats.
Oh, they pretties.
I would say I make it probably to the actual gangplank that would lead onto the ship before Eva just kind of stops. And stands there. And she's watching, like, just staring at.
She's watching the telepathic tennis ball going between the two of them.
No,
Yep.
just staring at nothing but staring at the ship, if that makes sense. She is
Yeah.
not completely there.
Red will go over and try to hold Eva's hand if she will let her right now.
You don't get any acknowledgement from her, but she will let you, yes.
Okay. You don't need to talk right now, but when you're ready, I'm here.
Son, please.
Oh, I heard part of that, sorry.
Just barely above a whisper, which is why the mic didn't pick it up. Thank you, Discord. You just hear Eva come through and she says, Zahn probably hates me.
Zahn. This might sound mean, but I don't think Zahn is really thinking about anyone but Doc right now. Plus, I don't think Zahn has it in her to hate anyone, to be honest.
She hated Drac for a little while because he wouldn't give her candied apples, but that's besides the point.
That's not hate, that's just disgruntlement. I know it's difficult to tell the difference sometimes.
Two emotions. Nom, 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 nom. Ah!
Yes.
Basically, Zahn's rage comes from cravings.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
canon.
Just keep candied apples on hand. It's fine.
The true rage of a woman.
Hunger pains.
Mhm.
Instead of tacos, like most girls, she's candied apples.
Yeah.
Right. I know right now she wants to be left alone. I think we need to all give her time to grieve. She's not stupid. She knows it wasn't you. And she knows that every time we go out to help one of us, lives are in the balance. And she is smart enough to figure out that it is not your fault. I honestly do not think she will blame you. I could be wrong.
Wouldn't be mad if you did.
It's not your fault. We all knew the danger we faced going in there.
And I knew how stupid it was. Should have just ignored it from the start.
And then he would have come to us.
This
He
doesn't
would have-
change anything, though. We didn't do anything. We just made it work.
And we did not know that ahead of time. Not for sure what it would do. We did not know if it would be bad or good. We could only play the hand we're dealt. And as I was telling Drakex earlier, what we can control is we have to make their deaths and their lives count for something. I personally will not let them go unavenged, and I know none of the rest of you will. First order of business is figure out how to get rid of that vampire lord. Then from there we figure everything else out.
I need to go back to the temple. I need more information, more.
Right. So, here's what we do. We take a night to think on it. And in the morning, we'll go to the temple. That way Cassandra can sleep through the night. We don't have to wake her with any news right now. And likely the people there at the temple will be more awake to help us. we may find yet more answers at the temple than what we were looking for previously. And she'll look at Drakex.
I'd be
Who she currently sees is sitting crisscrossed applesauce near the mast, eyes closed as he's kind of like meditating, half asleep,
Mm.
trying to figure crap out currently. But he's still like his ear hole kind of twitches to say like, I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
But
She's gonna send a message really quick to
Mhm.
Drakex. I know you don't want me calling you good puppy for the rest of your life, so if that helps either way.
He's not gonna
Fair.
respond, but there is a twitch.
I need more. I need.
We all do. And there's
That wasn't
nothing.
him, right? Please tell me that wasn't him.
What wasn't him?
She's referring to Damien.
Oh.
Which you might not know. So
Nope.
keep that in mind.
Yep. Oh, so she'll ask in character then. What wasn't him?
The one that walked in the room. He's been dead for 10 years.
Pretty sure that's enough for her to connect the dots.
You would know.
Yep.
I'd say that's enough.
Yep. Even more reason we need to figure out a way to kill Josiah.
But I didn't just leave him, did I? What if that was real?
All right. I'll lay it out for you. If that was real, it means he's no longer among the living and is one of the undead. We were the only humans there. Or living people. You know what I mean. Which means the only thing we would have done is get ourselves killed if we had stayed. We were unprepared. But now that we know more, and now that we can get more information, we can be infinitely more prepared when we go back. We cannot go back and get him right now. But we will.
I don't know if I want to.
Which part of that want to? You don't know if you want to go back in general, you don't know if you want to kill your sire anymore, or you don't know if you want to go get him.
Yes?
Yes to all the above.
Right. So,
If that's him. If that's real.
mhm.
Do I free him because he is a living soul? Or do I leave him behind for everything that I have? And everything that I have done to move on and protect Cass from
Thing. Right. I can help you with those answers. But it is something you must think upon for yourself, I think. I do not wish for you to grow to resent me for whatever advice I may give.
You don't have to. I'm not gonna go running back to him.
That wasn't my
That's-
concern. I think you need to think on what's best for you and what's best for Cass. Now, Cass has moved on. You have moved on. Is there a path forwards where he is freed, but not with either of you?
To make it.
I caught part of that, I'm sorry.
We'd have to make it.
Right. So I think the other part of it kind of depends upon whether or not he would be truly freed with the death of the Vampire Lord. Sort of undead is he? Is he some sort of mindless zombie, just body and moving around with no mind in it? Or is he a vampire? Or all we know at the moment is he is not technically among the living. We certainly need more information than what we have currently. And that is what we will be doing in the morning. We need to rest if we can. I know you don't sleep, but
How's that tea?
you can have some. I do not plan on drinking any more of the tea.
No. It wouldn't do anything for me anyway, because I'd just
Don't
be
sleep.
here and be there.
Right. I mean, it would advance time. Quiet your mind for 8 hours.
I would say, when I look at the ability where you don't need to sleep, I would say you, if you so chose, you could sleep.
Yeah, she's aware.
Okay.
She's done it with Red before. She just knows. She knows that she can. She knows she doesn't need.
Gotcha.
Right. So, I say we all try to rest tonight. And then just tackle it in the morning. There is legitimately nothing we can do tonight other than make ourselves feel worse. Come at it fresh in the morning.
Table question. We don't have any more diamond dust, right? We got rid.
We have, I think, how many more
Diamond
diamonds?
dust or diamonds?
Dust.
Oh no, dust. I don't think we have any.
No.
I think
Not
we have
that
a
I
couple of
recall.
diamonds.
I think we have.
We sold it all.
Thank you. Voice from
We sold all the
beyond
diamond dust, right? But not the diamonds.
Back in
Correct.
Wingata.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to be sure. Because I don't update our bag of holding very often.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
So yes. No
Okay,
diamond
that-
dust.
that is hopeful.
Okay.
Um.
Okay. Jackix, you're gonna go try and find some rest.
Yep. Half meditating, half sleeping.
Gotcha. Red, Eva, same.
Yep.
Uh,
on.
Red's gonna try and find the crew people and let them know it's okay to come back to the ship and not to go into anybody else's rooms. Because they sleep on the ship, you said, right?
Not the crew you hire. They know to come back in like
Okay.
17 days. But the construction crew,
Right.
you kind of, it'll take you a few minutes to find them if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say the main boss would have told you where they're staying.
Do they sleep on the ship? Because that's what I, above table, gathered from the conversation.
Yes, it seemed typically they did, but because
Mhm.
looking at the crew had returned and there wasn't
What
as many
happened?
people as the first time, they staying in a nearby inn. So
Oh,
you know
okay.
where it is, so you could go find them.
Nah. If they're at an inn, she's gonna let them stay there that night.
Yeah, they're there.
Yeah, no, she's chill. She'll find them in the morning.
Okay. Ligazon,
Yeah.
how does your night go?
Not well.
Do you rest?
No.
Okay. Do you think at one point you would collapse due to exhaustion?
Or cry yourself to sleep.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably in the wee hours of the morning. Yeah.
That's all I need to know. Let's go ahead and hit a quick 10-minute break because we're probably going to run a little long tonight.
Okay.
I
we're
wonder
actually
why.
Oh yeah, you don't know why. We're going to go on a break, and we'll see you guys in 10 minutes. hopefully you took time to go get some snacks, popcorn yourself, because we ain't done with the pain train.
Great.
I don't like those words.
Words
like
are
it
not.
either.
You wake up face down in a black area. It's not dark, it's just black. Doctor.
All right. I was trying to look around, but
As you push up, your hands sink about a half an inch into a molasses-like substance.
familiar.
Familiar. You sit up, and as you look forward, probably about 10 feet in front of you is a 30-foot tall, 10-foot wide, black threshold. It is 3 beams of onyx marble that make the appearance of a doorway.
I would approach it.
You approach the doorway. As you do, as you get closer, runes light up the side and begin to go across the middle. Once they come together, there is an explosion in your direction of what appears to be some kind of water-like silvery substance. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. This is what got me killed, so we'll see how this goes.
Sir, we're not ready yet.
19.
19, you move out of the way fast enough as the explosion rocks past you and then gets sucked back in through the doorway and back the other side as if it's still continuously being pulled that way. And it is a gentle swirl.
You know, that's not what you greet guests usually. Not making assumptions.
I'm so sorry. Perhaps you could forgive me? And out from behind one of the pillars steps a familiar female form to you.
Which female form are we talking about here? You've shown me a few.
It is your wife.
Okay, about to say.
Could be his wife, could be his daughter.
Around her head is this kind of daisy chain crown of familiar white flower. She's wearing a very simple, like, white summer dress. Everything you expect of someone who now resides in Elysium. She is holding something in her hands.
Doc will walk over to her. Are you actually you, or is this another trick?
I am as much of me as there can be. You look good.
Thank you. Kind of gestures to his grayed hair from the magic aging. You always said it probably looked good like this.
I did. This moment is short, but I have been sent not to torture you, I promise. And she hands over what looks to be some kind of a scroll.
Doc would take the scroll and unfurl it.
It is sealed.
Okay.
Before you get a chance to break it, she begins to speak again, and it kind of pauses you.
Yeah.
It's hunger knows no bounds. With this, perhaps your new family can help. she will step to the side and kind of angle her body like at a 45 degree to where like, basically she doesn't gesture towards the threshold, but she like gestures towards the threshold without
Yeah.
her hands. She just steps to the side.
Doc has a high enough passive insight. He gets the sense.
Yeah, your insight is high enough. Death has always been a very fascinating detail for you, and you would imagine if you're in a place of supposed to be endless bliss and just smiles and happy times,
Bit
she's
dark
here
and
for
dreary
a
for that.
reason.
Yeah.
But also, she's not here anymore.
Yeah. And Doc's accepted that. I guess it'll be a while before we see each other again, won't it?
It will.
Well,
But her face kind of turns to a bit of a worry as she looks and can see out of this molasses beyond the edge of this small island. It's beginning. You see a hand come up. Something pulls itself up out of the muck. You need to hurry. If
Doc,
you stay, and she will extend her hand.
Mhm.
If you stay, we can leave here. But I think you know what needs to happen.
I do. And he will go. He will go to the third threshold.
She smiles, and you watch as she turns towards this creature. She just raises her hand. The last thing you hear is no. And there's a flash of light. You wake up. Cold, hard, wooden floor. Something is jabbing into your back, but there's like a general warmth kind of on your left.
Mm-hmm.
As your eyes begin to open, you realize there's like a broken like pot that's just in shards on your back. And you barely hear a familiar breathing pattern of Levikazan next to you.
A very angry little Vikazan. You better duck.
She's asleep.
She's not asleep.
Passed
Okay.
out.
She is unconscious. There is a difference.
Yeah.
Doc would take her head
You're
into
also
his
naked.
arms. Yeah.
Whoa.
Doc would realize he's in his room at least.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, Zon's gonna have one hell of a great wake-up call.
I guess so. Doc will look over his arm, take her head into his lap. Sits up on the bed.
I bet.
Hey, yo, that's not that kind of show.
Is this before or after the pants are put back on?
Hey,
First concern is Don's unconscious, not asleep. Therefore, she needs attention. That's Doc's order of business as usual.
Zon,
Uh-huh.
somewhere long after, time is a rough guess when you're unconscious. It could have been a minute. It could have been a year. There's no way to know with the mental state she was in after she basically broke things, tore down part of a wall, her great sword's embedded in the ceiling. It's just everything is just fucking destroyed. You have done your best to put your body through what your heart feels. And in all of this exhaustion and all of this horribleness deep within your chest, when you do find consciousness again, there is warmth. There is comfort.
She is very confused. And it takes her a while to actually decide to look up because she thinks it's just body heat and, but she looks up and she sees Doc, I guess.
You do.
And she...
2% paler than what you're used to seeing.
Mm-hmm.
She is...
And naked.
And naked.
And naked. She probably doesn't even notice that, let's be honest.
Nor would you.
No. And she'll just reach up and poke his cheek.
I was gonna say that she was gonna do that, but I wanted to keep quiet.
She does. He'll reach up and grab her hand, and, like hold it, her hand to his face.
His face
I'm
is
here.
a little bit cooler than what you would expect, but it is there.
Are you here?
I stepped through a portal, and now I'm here. So, I hope so.
You here to stay?
Well, the gods have other plans for me, so I'm not leaving you anytime soon.
About that time, you realize your other hand, your free hand, has been like death clenching the scroll.
And Doc, realization that he still has the scroll, holds it up. They sent a gift.
She just jumps up, grabs his face and kisses him, tackles him to the bed, and just
The
Breeze.
scene fades to black.
What did you say?
I said the scene fades to black.
That was
Baldur's Gate
gutter
3
Meg.
just slowly moves over to a squirrel.
Get out of the gutter, Meg.
No,
Lots
no,
of noises.
no. She's holding on to him for dear fucking life.
Make a perception check. That's all.
Oh no. Probably disadvantage because exhaustion.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah,
If you didn't
That
say
roll.
anything, he wouldn't have given it to you.
but it's true. That did not do disadvantage.
It's okay, just roll again.
17.
17, as you're holding him, something's a bit off. You notice his heart does not seem to be speeding or slowing. For mechanical purposes, Doctor, I rolled on my crossover chart.
Okay.
You are a very lucky man.
You know?
You have gained the steady heart ability.
Okay.
You have advantage on checks against being frightened.
Okay.
Your heart never slows, it never speeds. But also, the downside of that is for the purposes of spells to find you, spells to detect undead, abilities like Divine Sense, you register as full undead.
I figured I would. I figured Doc would realize he's actually undead too, given his field of research and all.
That would require more internalizing. I would say you would be able to notice your heart hasn't done its usual skipping of the beat, or
Yeah.
at the presence of Zon being near you hasn't increased.
At least I'm not rotting flesh, missing parts of my skin.
Not on that roll.
Yeah. But Doc will take note of it, but just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
He knew that coming back would have a cost. It's
I think-
never free.
Yeah. I think finally, after a few moments, she'd probably realize he was naked. Like, you
Wow,
just
wow.
right. Okay.
The spell kind of forced it that way, you know?
Yeah, no, I got your stuff.
Oh, good. We still have to go back for it.
They are still gonna pay for what they did.
Oh, 100%. I fully intend on putting the stake to all of them, honestly. But until then,
Yeah.
how's everyone else holding up? Did everyone else make it out?
Yes. Yeah, we made it out. Foster, didn't. I think.
Well,
I don't know what they did. I don't know what time it is.
you have my watch somewhere.
Right.
It's thrown into a corner. Gently placed,
I
but thrown
will-
into a corner.
I will
There's one
say.
untouched corner of the room where all your stuff is folded way too neat and nice
No.
and placed.
Actually, though, she didn't touch any of Doc's stuff. She specifically avoided all of his stuff and did, at some point, stop, realize what she was doing, folded his stuff, put it there, and then continued to rage. Yeah. Right, okay. Holy fuck, you're here.
Yeah, to be fair, I couldn't tell you how, but you know me and Def.
Yeah.
Terms.
Old friends. Don't speak too much each other, but they'll kick each other out the door when they see him.
I'm not the best house guest, apparently.
We should tell them.
Yes, I think everyone deserves to finish the rest at least, depending what time it is.
I genuinely she'll get up and find his watch. What time is it, B?
7:32.
It's early enough. Zahn goes rushing out.
Doc would be getting dressed.
And bangs on Eva and Red's door like,
Eva and Red.
actually,
You are. Go ahead.
it's bang bang bang. He's alive. He's back. I don't know what the fuck happened. He's back. Drax! He's alive!
It's random he. Cool.
Doc's alive. And it's at that point she realizes what the fuck happened and she starts crying, ugly crying.
Oh my god.
But
Probably at that point, Doc would have gotten it dressed and come out and saw her like that and go over to comfort her.
she's just arms wrapped around him.
Is there any note from Red or Eva's door?
I mean, Red's getting dressed, so.
She did call out for Drax.
What? Since he was trying to meditate and kind of half asleep in that process, even though he's like right by the mast. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably hear it.
It's up to you. I mean, I can always send a cast sending towards you.
You kind of hear probably like a thud above.
Of
And
the
he's just like,
fall.
huh? Completely confused and disoriented, not knowing where the fuck he is right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys come topside, you'll just see him like looking around like, on the floor. Like, what the fuck? Huh?
Zon just kind
Confused.
of like nudges him with her foot and then points to Doc.
He will just turn, look, blink. I'm hallucinating, aren't I?
Zon slaps him. Like,
Hmm.
it's
I
that
believe you.
slow mo.
Doc comes over. I believe you owe me an explanation why you didn't tell me. And you said you would.
He just pokes you. He just pokes you right in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies, my food just got here.
You're
No,
good.
you're
okay.
good. You're good.
What I miss?
Doc's alive.
Doc's alive and back.
Boy.
Zon had pounded on both you and Red's door, yelling
Mhm.
that Doc, he's alive, he's alive.
Red is getting dressed.
Yeah. And they have just made their way up top. And Zon slapped Drakix.
Because Drakix thought he was hallucinating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
And he just like poke, and then pokes again for good measure, just to make sure.
Brandon, quick note: do I have full HP or no?
Let's put you at 1 for thematic sake.
Cool.
Nah.
That's all I need to know.
Zon just kisses him and casts Healing Word.
Oh. Probably about this time, Red and Eva are coming up
Oh,
topside.
The spell.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Mhm.
Cure Wounds. My bad.
Okay.
So,
You cast the spell.
yeah.
His body rejects your magic.
Like, that should have worked. Doc, that should have worked.
That's probably when Doc connects to Dot, then, right? That he's undead.
Yep.
It doesn't work on the undead.
Well, that explains a lot.
Real
Now,
quick,
just
just
quick
for
above the table mechanic point.
Yes.
It didn't work not because he's undead, but because the nature of his wounds. He's not cut, lacerated, broken bones.
It's a soul
broken
damage thing.
bodies. He will need to do rests.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, to get that onto the table, give me an insight check.
Me?
No. Yeah, since you're both parties involved in the spell casting of this,
Mhm.
Zon and Doctor can make me one. Well, I roll. a
Can I
two.
just do it because I'm also staring at them as this all happens?
No, go fuck yourself.
All right, fine then. No, fair enough.
for the record, Eva did not sleep the night. Spent the night in bed shaking because she has now been even more thoroughly traumatized. And she will not move even when they say that he's alive. She does not leave the room.
Oh, Red would not go upstairs then.
I'm adding a D4 to my check, by the way.
That should have been at disadvantage. Zon doesn't know what the fuck is happening.
Don's freaking out. Don,
Yeah.
You
15 total.
you can piece it together that I'm not cut, I don't have a broken bone, I don't have any puncture wounds or things like that. My physically, I am fine.
Yeah.
My body just needs time. And I rolled a 1, so after one long rest, you'll be good.
Cool.
What is with his freaking luck tonight? Jeez.
First he gets offed, and then he comes back, and now he'd be fine tomorrow.
I can't help it, guys. I'm a super fucking lucky guy. What can I say?
I know. I ain't even upset about it. But at this point, seeing all that and just understanding the fact that you are alive and standing there, and pretty sure that you understand whatever the hell's going on with you, Drake, just he kind of like sits upright, leaning against the mast, and just looks at you guys and just like, do you guys want to go sit in the kitchen and I could explain my reasoning and then we can go from there?
Sure.
Okay. And with that,
Also,
he's going
Red
to.
will at some point let Zahn know with message, subtlecast, that she is tending to Eva right now,
Okay.
and she'll be up later. But she's happy that Doc is back.
Okay. Can Zahn respond to that?
Nope. Wait.
Yeah, it's message.
Yeah,
Message,
actually,
yeah.
it's message. Yeah,
Okay.
you can.
Do you want me to come down and talk with her and you and anything? Would it help?
I'm not entirely certain. Look, I'll let you know.
Yeah. And thank you for last night.
Of course.
I'll make sure the boys give you guys some room.
Thank you.
And she'll concentrate back on the conversation at hand.
Okay.
Drac would make some basic coffee and something small for breakfast wise. Just really, this is more of for him to center himself with everything and have the conversation with Doc and Zahn and get their views. And then he would bring the food over, and at that point he goes, I didn't say anything because I didn't think I was infected at that time. Didn't realize that it could be a singular bite that it comes from instead of a chance of it happening. So that is my fault, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you. But at the same time, it helped me get Foster's body out of there, as they couldn't strike me because of it.
That's quite lucky then.
First off, she's gonna whack him upside the head. That's for not telling us earlier.
I still have the means to remove it, I think. I don't fully know if I can.
That is where my conundrum is currently. I currently see it as a small boon because of what we are currently dealing with. If by chance it could help me stay in a fight longer because they can't strike me due to it, it means that I have a higher chance of taking them out, which means I can protect you all better. Though I know that, from what I can tell, I will need to at least take a bathe in blood once a full moon in order to keep in control.
We can make that work.
But technically they don't bleed, so therefore I can't use them. Unfortunately.
No, unfortunately.
But I was able to keep in control last night when I saw the full moon. Because I did feel the urge to just rip my scales off.
Well, I can imagine that's natural, given you would replace those scales with fur if you've transformed.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm happy you're alive. I'm happy that it was able to help you stay alive. I think more research on it needs to be done to figure out what the consequences are, what the boons are, whether or not in the end it would be bad for you. Not for us. I will whoop your ass if it ever comes to it.
And I expect you to whoop my ass and make sure I don't hurt anybody or curse anybody else. Okay, as long as we're on the same page there.
Oh yeah, no worries. You will get tossed overboard if anything.
Just make sure there's a rope tied to me so at least you don't lose me.
That is true. Actually, you know what? That's a very good point.
We can chain him to the mast like a rabid dog.
No, we literally like chain him up, toss him overboard, let the sky sharks nibble on him a bit, and bring him back up when he's unconscious, so then he doesn't hurt anybody. No, I am slightly kidding, but also not.
He just looks at you deadpan, you're just like, let's nod and say you did.
Yeah, this is the exhaustion talking. But we have time here. We have at least a week and a half left before we can leave.
Technically a week. We have another 10 day because it took us, think about it. We
10 days.
got here.
Yeah.
We had them start working. We stayed here for about 3 days.
Yeah.
It took us another 3 days to go. Oh, you're right. It is about
a week and a half.
At this point, he's just like, he's still going off the adrenaline from like the night before and everything.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, it feels so much longer to him currently.
Yeah.
And then like the gnawing and everything, like the urge to like all that, it's just like kind of messing with his sense of time. And he's just like, oh yeah, that's only been 7 days currently. Holy crap.
Not here. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
But
so.
Good to know I didn't miss too much being gone.
No. I'll have to clean our room.
I'll help you with that.
And he just like points down to the floor, and there's probably like about a good 6 inches of a freaking blade tip through it. It's like, like, can we not destroy the ship? I get it. I understand why, but we're currently working on constructing more space.
Yeah, I know, but
we don't need to make other trap holes for people to fall into. Please.
She just goes over and like with the heel of her boot slowly as to not, jab her foot, but just like pushes it down. You just hear a clatter from below. You're muted.
You eventually hear a very muffled.
Yeah. She'll go back and sit down. Yeah, let's do some more research. Figure it out before you make the decision.
Do you look at the scroll?
At some point, Breck is going to point to him like, and why are you holding that as if it is a lifeline?
Oh, you can call it a gift from the gods who sent me back. My wife gave it to me as well, so.
He mutters something in Draconic under his breath, and he's so glad of the fact that neither one of these two know Draconic.
Red's still downstairs, damn it!
Damn it!
Doctor say something in Nosh.
So glad I could do this occasionally with these two. It's nothing bad either. It's just there's a solemn tone to it when he says it, and that's it. And he just like waves it off if either one of you asks, but I just think it's nothing. It's nothing.
I haven't read it yet, so I don't know what it pertains, but it's to help with the fight with the Devourer. At least I assume that's what it's for.
Do you check it out?
At this point, yeah, Doc would.
The seal is is wax pressed in what appears to be gold. Somehow, gold has been turned into wax. It is a single flower with 3 sunbeams shining on it and through it. The 3 of you instantly know this is a very common deity. This is of Brivella, the nurturer. She is over the domain of life. You break the seal and you unravel the scroll. Do you speak and read Celestial?
I do.
A spear is a weapon of judgment. Its edge does not cut, but pierces, striking true against the heart of those who defy the natural order. The bodkin of banishment is no mere spear. It is a verdict, a sentence against the undying and the eternal. To forge it is to challenge the gods themselves. And upon this parchment, you read incredibly detailed instructions on how to forge and make a bodkin of banishment.
And Doc knows exactly which temple would be the best people to take this to who could forge it potentially. Because he was with Eva when the initial High Clergyman told us about the other temples.
Yep.
Doc would translate all of that into common as he's reading it.
Okay.
So he's able to, everyone's able to know what it says.
As Doctor is speaking, Drakix and Lupixon, there seems to be a secondary undervoice to Doc's words. Something potent behind the reverberation of his speech. Both of you make religion checks.
Well, shit.
God damn you, computer. Wait, do I still have... I think I still have a help die? I think?
You do?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Alright. Okay, I will take that. I have a 12.
Okay. With a 12, even with very little experience to it, you've definitely heard stories of what it's like to listen to when someone speaks the truest word of the divine. Many people hear it as, clerics and priests giving incredibly passionate holy scripture instructions. And even through the calming voice of the doctor reading this, there's a fire behind the words. There is just something there.
Well, I think I have the idea who would be best to force this for us. There's a temple in the city that, will be the most ideal people to forge this. Player does not remember the name of said temple, but Doc would.
Drac is just going to look at him and then look at Zahn. Then, when we do get this completed, which of us uses it?
Well, I certainly can't. Well, yeah, no. Unless it's a quarter staff, I can't use it.
I mean, I don't think that we'll be able to choose. I think, honestly, the gods will decide for us when time comes.
Probably.
That is fair.
We'll know it when we make it, probably. But this is the tool they want us to use against the Devourer.
To pierce in the darkness in order to bring light.
Alrighty.
Which we could also test on a certain group, just to make sure, see how it works.
I will say, Doc, what you read after the initial paragraph seems like you're only getting part of the instructions, and you get a sense that once the first part has been gathered, more will be uncovered. Because there is empty space on the scroll, but it just stops after the first step.
I guess the gods have taken a more direct route with us. It seems that it could reveal more as we complete each step of this plan of theirs.
So it's a... Zon has turned into a cat.
Okay.
The gods have
Wild
come
shape.
forth in the shape of a cat.
Earl, can you not?
Girl.
He's just like, I want to see the
go
people.
like this over the screen to see what he does. Just
Well, that's what he's doing. He's apparently following my mouse now.
Yep.
He's like, ooh, moving.
and I'm out.
We're done with that now. Let's go find something else to
Oh,
do.
we needed that.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you, Earl.
Alright. As you all are having breakfast and having this discussion, Red and Eva, what are you two up to?
That Eva's not getting up to go do anything, and she's legitimately just gonna lay there and hold her. How long would she lay there?
Quite a while. Probably beyond the scope of their conversation.
Okay.
And the entire time, she does not stop picking. Sorry, go ahead, Meg.
No, I'm letting you finish. I think after they had their conversation, I think Zon would go down and gently knock and just like slightly open their door just enough to peek in to look at Red to be able to start that communication.
Yeah.
And then peek her head back out and be like, so Doc is alive. Well, undead, but alive. And
What do you mean undead?
oh no, this is to Red.
Eva,
Brain space.
Unless you're using brain space, Eva.
She is, sorry, she is using brain space. My
Okay,
bad.
Making sure.
In space.
Brain
Yes,
space. That's
you're
it.
welcome.
That is the term now. That
There's
is
no
the
more
term
telepathy. It is just brain space.
It's brain space.
It's my space, but with the brain.
Yes.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Just a little chat. So, for some people, it's Twitter space or X space because they only have limited characters, but Zon's
Yeah.
is
Damn.
brain space.
Brain space, yes.
Yes. Anywho,
Proceed.
proceed.
Every time
So-
you're sending, I'm sending a Twitter message.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it. So
Oh no.
long story short, Doc came back with a scroll that seems to be the first step to getting the spear to finish and get rid of the Devourer. So I don't know if you want me to come in and talk with both you or what.
Okay, speaking in brain space.
Mm-hmm.
There's not been much conversation.
So this might be helpful?
Perhaps seeing a new face
'Kay.
down here might.
Yeah.
Yes.
Break her out of her funk.
Mhm.
I get
Right.
that.
Mm. Don't move covers unless you want to see boobies.
I mean, I just saw Doc naked this morning, so really.
But they're
Anywho.
mine, so don't.
Okay, fine. She's going to quietly come in and probably kneel beside Eva on the bed.
This
He's
poor child.
attacking the everything.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
The
It's-
everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That explains
Scream.
it.
Yes. Eva?
There is a reaction. You watch as Eva curls even tighter into Red and away from Zone.
Zon.
Red will use message with a subtle cast and let Zon know.
You don't have to do that, but yes.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
No.
So it lasts. How long does it last? Your thing
Until I decide.
until you. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent.
Yep.
So she'll just talk in brain space.
Brain
space.
Her lasting time is such a high length because of her level. So I believe it's an hour per level.
Uh huh.
No.
What?
No.
What is
It used to be. It may have been changed.
What is it?
That's one of the collapse star features, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Clash Star.
Oh, for the next hour until. Okay, so the next hour you get 1 hour.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So, talking in brain space. Hi,
Yes.
kitty.
So, is that the Mind Link one, or is that
Yes,
something
that's
else?
Mind Link.
So talking in
Any
brain space.
creature you can see within a number of feet of you, you can give Red the feature for an hour. You don't have a time limit.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna say. She thinks you might hate her because of last night. I tried to tell her it's not her fault. There may have also been other things that happened that I will let her tell you when she's ready. But that could be why she's moving away from you right now. You might want to lead with that you don't hate her.
Noted.
Or something similar. Don't use those words.
Yeah. Yeah. Eva, can you look at me for a second? Please?
You don't get a reaction.
Yesterday was fucking rough. It's the worst pain that I have ever felt in my life, and I fear the day that I have to feel it again, but right now, I don't, because Doc is alive, and he's here, and I don't blame you for any of this. We had absolutely no idea why he wanted you there. Why it all happened. You could not have predicted that any of that would have happened, but you know what you did, too? You made it so we could get out. you were able to save most of us. And I'm sorry that we couldn't save Foster. I'm sure we would have all gladly taken her place. But you got the rest of your family out of there. And Doc is alive.
Oh.
Did you say how, or was that the cat meowing?
No, she said how.
Okay, right, checking.
By whatever holy power wanted him to be alive, I truly do not know. But he's here. And he's talking, he's walking around, he's physically here. And they gave him something, Eva. They gave him the first step to create that spear. To create the thing that can stop the... Oh, word. I just said it.
Everhunger.
The Everhunger.
Yes.
Don't let whatever you're feeling right now consume you. Feel it. Be with it. Throw some shit. I'm sure you heard me throwing shit. It's really actually very therapeutic. But do what you need to do. But don't let it consume you. Because we need you. And we need Red. And we need Doc. And we need Drac.
Sure about that one?
All right,
You
ladies,
just feel your
calm
scales.
down.
He sneezes upstairs, and he's not sure why.
But look, I think I speak for every person here. Even Foster, if she were here. Nobody blames you. Nobody is angry with you.
Paige might be. We'll see.
Okay. From the fourth wall beyond.
No, I'm just kidding.
But who we are mad at, who we all want to kill and murder and wipe off this planet, is your sire. Fucking asshat. Doesn't deserve to be on this plane of existence, doesn't deserve to be on any of them.
And something that's powerful enough to kill the Everhunger will certainly be powerful enough to kill him.
Exactly. We need to test it. We need to figure out that it works. What a better subject.
Eva sort of basically climbs up Red in order to sit upright in bed.
She'll sit there and take it, it's fine.
I never once blamed you for any of this. Shit was gonna go down either way.
Is he real? Is he there?
Yeah. He's real. I don't know what he is anymore. He's there. He looks like him. Bit paler. Hale as, he already was. But he's there. He's walking, he's talking.
I need to see.
Do you want me to go and get him?
No, I need to get to Cass.
Yeah. Can I give you a hug?
Soon. Maybe. Just
Yeah. It's fine.
no.
Doc will get the hug. But with that, Zon will stand up and go and open the door, pause, realize, oh yeah, red, naked, boobies,
Yeah.
right. We'll walk out the door and close the door and go back upstairs.
Red will kind of pull Eva into her lap if she lets her.
Mm-hmm. She will.
How can I help you? What can I do for you?
I don't even know. I feel like I'm going to shatter into 1,000 pieces right now. I don't know.
If you do shatter, know that I'll be there to pick up the pieces and help put you back together. You're allowed to shatter. You're allowed to stumble. We are all of us imperfect, but don't tell anybody I said that. You have not just me to help you pick up the pieces either. All of them out there care for you too. So if you need to shatter, go ahead. All of us care for Cass too. If you need to take a day, a week, however long, it's understandable. You've been through a lot.
No. She needs to be with me.
Let me help you carry the burden. The partners do,
I
right?
don't even know what the burden is anymore.
That's because the burden is gigantic. But we will figure it out.
Eva will, without even bothering to change or anything, get out of bed, walk out, and presumably follow the smell of coffee and food, because she assumes that's where people would be.
Red's gonna get dressed really quick and follow after. Quickly. She's like still pulling on shoes as she walks out the
Doing
door.
like the one-legged hop as you're putting the
Yep.
other one on. And then
Yes.
Do you quicken spell putting on clothes?
Absolutely. She has her mage
her
hands helping
mage
her
hands
out.
like getting a sleeve in. And okay. You all head upstairs and you gather at the kitchen, presumably to have breakfast and discuss the implications of the scroll seemingly gifted unto the party. I think that's a great place to close out the session. Before we do that, real quick, we're going to do one last general saving throw, just being in proximity of this spell, or this scroll, and hearing the words spoken by Doc. I need everyone to make a please level up check.
Yeah. Brandon, I want to know, did you plan Doc's death?
So we're going to close the session out there. No, I did not. But I have been racking my brain for the past few weeks how you guys are going to get what you need. I didn't want to just give it to you. But I was like, there's got to be some way to do it. And I was like, well, I mean, the next person that dies, I'll just have them be the messenger. And
It's emotional
congratulations,
damage.
you are the next person to die.
It's hilarious that it's Doc, actually. The only person, other than Red, who has a good chance of returning from death.
Yep.
True. Well, y'all, thank you so much for being here. I know it's late, so we'll do a quick closeout. We really appreciate it. We hope you had fun. To our new followers, thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed it. Until then, we will see you next time. Be safe, have fun, and always remember, please do not forget your snacks. Good night, everybody.